Hey, this is Jenny Jones, Digital Growth Hacks Club. All right, so listen, for your Wednesday winner, I looked at a couple of tools. I looked at ViableView. I looked at SocialHowl. I looked at Keyvii. Man, I went through and I just dug and I was looking for my winner. Before I reveal the winner to you, I wanted to just take this opportunity to remind you that I've just launched LTD Streets, right? And that's where I'm going to be showcasing my events and where I'm going to have special tools. Some founders come back to me and says, "Hey, we have an offer we want to be able to do. We're no longer going to be on AppSumo. We've satisfied our contractual agreements, but we still want to connect with an audience." I created LTD Streets. What I wanted to share with you is I do have what on AppSumo Day, on day 2, I'm going to have a drop party feature reveal. One tool is going to be doing something pretty massive, and they wanted to make sure as many people found out about it as they could. So I will put a link in the description for that. Here is what I have to tell you. There will not be that many links. This will be exclusive. My members only I'm going to make sure that they get access first, but everyone else, it's going to be tough out here in these LT streets to get in. But this is going to be major. This is going to be day 2, which is 11/20/24. That's the drop. That's the second day drop. They're going to be doing a drop. AppSumo is going to be doing, that'll be their day 2 drop. So later on that evening, I'm going to have a drop party and I'm going to discuss all the things that dropped that day, and it's going to be a feature reveal. So you don't want to miss that. I will put the link in the description for this particular link. Also, Black Friday deal room is open. We're actually taking reservations. The slots are going pretty fast. This is another limited event. This one is $7, but I'm going to have lots of speakers over 3 days. After that, every day of Black Friday week from AppSumo, we're going to be discussing all the tools. We're going to be whiteboarding them up. We're going to be looking at different use cases, and that's going to be powered by SaaS Use Case TV. That's going to be an awesome event. Again, that's going to be the 25th, 26th, and 27th. You should be able to reserve that link as well. So actually, the link to this is ltdstreets.com. You're going to be able to find that. You're going to find the links there. Listen, this it's not going to be that. It's not going to be that many opportunities for that. That's going to be pretty exclusive. So hopefully you guys get an opportunity to join me on 11/20/24. That's going to be nice, right? And you're actually going to be surprised, and it's going to be free. So that's even better, right? But this right here, this is going to be packed. I'm going to be doing a lot of demos and stuff. So it's going to require a lot of my time. So that cost of that is to get in $7. You'll be able to get into that event as well. So, hey, this has been Jenny Jones. Just wanted to tell you about this unique event. All right. So now back to Wednesday winners, right? So, here's what's going to happen. Let's start with SocialHowl, right? So here's what SocialHowl is. I may come back and do another video for this because I think people are just going to want to see what it's about. So SocialHowl it's almost a cross between, I can't even talk. It's almost a cross between Socialmonios and it's like Socialmonios meets Mavic. But see, Mavic is new. So Mavic is like buying an EV car. You go to the dealership, you buy EV. Hey, I want to get the best EV you have. It does everything. It even goes 400, 500 miles. It just does everything for you. That's kind of what Mavic does. SocialHowl is, I want to say it's a little bit older, definitely in the UI, and it has a lot of moving parts, which to me, I thought was a little bit difficult to navigate. I'm actually going to do another video on that. It's not bad, but I did expect more from it. But I think once you've seen a tool like Mavic, it's hard to set your sights on a tool like SocialHowl. I don't think SocialHowl is bad. I just think that there's a standard now And yeah, so we'll come back to that. I think I am going to do a video on that. It's going to be very short though. It's going to be a nice walkthrough because I'm sure you're going to want to see that. So going back, so I looked at SocialHowl. I also looked at Keyvii, right? Looked at Keyvii, right? I pulled it off the shelf. I'm going to do a small video on this as well. Keyvii, now the standard is Minvo. Minvo is a standard to me for turning long form into short form. And it's just the standard, right? And I measure everything up to that. It just does not meet the standard in that. I was a little disappointed. It wasn't bad, but it's not Minvo, right? But it's not a bad tool. It's just not Minvo. One of the things that I thought that it did was it took longer than what I want. You know how they're editing and they're doing the editing and all that and they're rendering. It took way too long, like way too long. It actually took a lot longer than some of the other tools that have been coming, which I was a little disappointed in that, right? So yeah, Keyvii, yeah. So that didn't make it for my Wednesday winner, right? So let's look at the last tool I looked at, ViableView. You know what? Let me show you a little bit of it. I can show you all the tools. I'm going to come back and do all the tools and look at them a little deeper. But ViableView, let's take a look at it here. Let me see. Where is it at? Yeah, so my challenge with ViableView, right? And what I had to think about what it would do for me and my business and how can it help you and your business, right? First of all, it says, hey, does it help me? Or maybe does it help anyone else? And what I thought about is if you're really into Amazon and Etsy and the likes, and you have a lot of tools on Gumroad and stuff like that, or a lot of courses on Gumroad, then this is a good tool for you. I'm at the more I think about getting into Amazon, the more I don't get into Amazon, because to me, Amazon is a freaking grind, right? And so I think this will give you some insights to physical products that are currently on Amazon, right? But this gives you insights. What I'm looking for is advantages, right? I'm looking for something that will give me an advantage. What this will do is it'll let you know, hey, this is where the trend is. If you want to hop in, the water's boiling hot, but you can hop in, and these are the margins you can make. If that's a margin you want to get into, then that's the margin you should get into. So that's what I found with this tool. And again, it's not a bad tool. I just think the grind for Amazon and Walmart stores and all that, to me, that's just a whole grind. And that I don't even want to play in that course, that space, is because it's just too competitive. But they will give you good insights here. What I found challenging, because I was obviously interested in the digital marketing space, the digital product space, is I found some secret opportunities here. I'm not going to lie. And what happens is when you start getting in here and you look behind the scenes, you see, like they're saying here, total monthly revenue for this business model, which is finance and business materials, they're saying 10 million for accounting. And I was like, how can it be 10 million for accounting? And the maximum estimated profit is 56,000. So how do you get to 10 million? This threw me off. Of course, I was interested in financials and business materials, because what I found is that is a good area in here that I didn't even know of. I should be spending more time doing that instead of affiliate video marketing on YouTube. But what I also found is they didn't have a lot of, I thought the journal and planner was pretty good, right? But they didn't have when it comes to digital. So for me, this is more of an Amazon play. The digital is just kind of limited. And I did find some things in digital. I was like, I don't know if I want to do that. So I did find some things here. And so this is not a bad tool. It's just you gotta be super into Amazon. And, I don't even know. I thought I could maybe make a viable business by doing the research for people and probably doing something with the reporting and stuff. But yeah, I'm not even going to do that. So honestly, my Wednesday winner, I don't have one. I do not have a Wednesday winner. It is unfortunate. I didn't look at first book. I read the comments. I looked up on it a little bit. The first review gave it like a 2-star because they felt bad. So I'm not saying that first book is bad. I was going to pull it off the shelf and I still might, but it's not jumping out at me. And it's not a Wednesday winner. I didn't get a chance to look at software subscriptions. I just looked at the ones that I said I would look at, which was ViableView, Keyvii, and SocialHowl. And I have no winner. I'm sorry. That's the way it is. But as we move closer to Black Friday, I'm going to be going in here and I'm going to be going down and breaking down some things. I am going to be back with my holiday hack packs that may be available only for members initially, members of the channel. And then I may release it to everybody else, but that's going to be hot. I have one hack pack right now that is called that's my Give Thanks pack. That's what it is. It's the Give Thanks pack because once I give you this one, you're going to be like, thank you, Jenny, right? So I already have that one named. It is so locked in. It's probably, I'm not going to say it'll be my best hack pack, but I'm going to start off with that one. But it is the Give Thanks pack. You're going to be seeing that one. So again, this is Jenny Jones for your Wednesday winners. I didn't have any. You guys take care. Goodbye for now.